Yo, 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 welcome back to the MMA Short Show. It's always your boy, Steven Moustaris. And guys, let's go. Let's get it. UFC 289 this weekend. I know a lot of people are probably a little upset with this main event, but, honestly, you still got to give it up for, Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana this weekend. The first things to start off, I'm kind of shocked at how many people are picking Irene Aldana right now. And, I kind of get it. Amanda Nunes, what does she got to wake up for? Irene Aldana's the new face. She's had a couple really nice finishes. The Mexican, not to be race or anything, but like Alexa Grasso, Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez, like we see it all the time, like, and even through boxing and everything, like, dude, these Mexicans, man, they got the heart, especially when it comes to MMA. It's almost like the greatest base ever currently right now in 2023. So, I see why and everything, but, I'm be honest with you guys. You're talking to a dude who literally picked Alexa Grasso to beat Valentina Shevchenko. Literally, the proof's in the pudding. Go watch the video. I literally made a lot of money off it. I've called, quite a bit of, I'm not trying to say I'm Nostradamus or anything, but my point is basically, if the upset's going to happen, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen in women's, in the women's divisions. And I don't know if that's just because, they're not evolved yet or anything, or maybe it just feels like, because, the girls are evolving. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it like that, but, it just, the champions really stick out. The top of the top stick out, a lot more than we see with the men right now. So, I can see what everything's coming, but I'm just telling you guys, I just do not see it with Amanda Nunes getting upset at this weekend, or at least getting retired by Irene Aldana. Like, maybe she wins and retires this weekend, but I'm telling you, the only reason I don't think it's going to happen, I think Irene Aldana's got all the tools, especially stand up, especially the way that we've seen with Valentina recently. We've seen with Amanda recently. They don't like to get into the battles. They don't like to get hit really anymore. They're a little older. They're not training as hard, and not saying they aren't good or anything anymore. It's just once you dominate for so long, like people are bound to catch up. And I think that's what happened. I think when Julianna Pena, kind of surprised Amanda and upset the shit out of her, we can't deny that second fight that they just had last year was in one-sided ass whooping. Like, just because Julianna Pena was showing the heart that she has, and there was plenty of moments she probably could have been knocked out, or like probably could have quit, or decided to get out of there, and nobody would have blamed her. Like, it was so many times, and just because she showed the heart doesn't mean that wasn't an ass whooping. It was a classic performance by Amanda Nunes, and I just don't see her getting upset right now. I know that maybe the training's a little dimmed down. I know they're really focusing on getting more kids and everything. I think they just had their second kid, so like, I see where you guys are saying and everything, but I just don't know. I just don't see Amanda Nunes losing this weekend. And, if we're being honest too, like Irene Aldana, as great as she is, like, are we still going to sit here and act like a win over Macy Chiasson or Chiasson or whatever is impressive enough to fight Amanda Nunes and to make us think that she's going to beat her? Like, I don't know about that, man. Like, yeah, I know her knockouts of Caitlin Vieira and Yana Santos or Yana Kunitskaya was fucking phenomenal. And I was really impressed by it. Like, we not used to really seeing girls put the other girls out like that. And for her to do that, it's impressive. But I don't know, man. I just think that fire was put under Amanda's ass last time that she lost to Julianna Pena. And we see it all the time. Guys, we see this all the time with the true greats. And if we think Amanda Nunes is the true great that we think she is, like, look at GSP when he lost to Matt Serra. Went on to not lose again until, if you guys want to, call the Johnny Hendricks loss, whatever, but he still technically never lost again. The dude is a dog. You get you get the little fire under your ass. GSP, like I said with Anderson Silva, his whole thing with Chael Sonnen put a fire under his ass, came back. It was the closest thing we saw him to losing. Comes back, fucking beats the shit out of him, and then of course we see what happens to Chris Weidman. But still, like, the true greats, man, they go through their little ups and downs. BJ Penn lost early, came back and destroyed. Look at Dominic Cruz when he first lost to Uriah Faber, comes back and absolutely goes on a run for like 10, 11 years. Like, Jose Aldo loses to Conor, comes back, fucking balls out. Like, we see these things. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. And if Amanda Nunes is as great as I think she is and as great as we all think she is, I think she gets us done this weekend. And I think we're sitting there like, oh, man, okay, great performance, but that's maybe not even like a top 5, top 6 name that you just beat. And that's what's crazy to me right now. Like, if we look at all the names that this woman has beat, like even the last couple people that she's beat, like, I think that they're given, and I know MMA math isn't, always a thing, but I think a lot of these girls that Amanda's already beat in the past, whatever, probably giving Irene Aldana some trouble. Like Felicia Spencer, Irene Aldana, struggles with the grapplers. Good old freaking, I know she's not in it anymore, but good old Megan Anderson. I know she's in PFL now, but I think she's given her problems. A tall, lengthy girl that still can strike. I think she's fucking nasty. I mean, Jermaine Duraname. I think Jermaine Duraname is given any girl problem that isn't Amanda Nunes or Chris Cyborg when she was afraid of fighting her because she thought she was a man or whatever. So, still Cyborg we can name all these. I think that there's a couple out there like Holly Holmes already beat Irene Aldana. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that impressive of a win. So I don't know why we're sitting here thinking that she's gonna get upset like that. No hate towards Irene Aldana. I think she's the truth. But like, let's not forget they're both 35 years old. It's not like Irene Aldana's coming in here like 24, 25, like this, this up and coming like fresh prince, whatever, fresh princess, whatever you would say at that rate. So it's like she's already a little old too. She's 14-6. Like, what's really impressive about it. So I see I guess it's because everybody thinks that Amanda's not training hard at the end of the hill. Like, what's there to wake her up? Like, oh, the satin cheats and all that shit. Like, I get that. But I'm just saying, I think she wins this. And then that's the question after this is she going to retire if she wins this weekend? Because, I mean, if she loses, I think there's still maybe that Julianna Pena trilogy. But even after the second fight, there's arguments out there that we don't even need to see the third fight. But I get it. I'm a fan of a trilogy fight, so I get that. But other than that, who else is she going to fight? Maybe the Valentina fight would have been out there just to, shut all the, the critics up and the people that thought she won the second fight. But, she already lost to Alexa Grasso. Now she's got her own little thing. And now it seems like Valentina's going to have her hands full because who knows if she can even beat Alexa Grasso to get back to it. So, I don't know. I don't think there's much out there. I think she's pretty much at the end of the road. She's proven she's the first champion that can simultaneously run two divisions for how long. And honestly, the question I'm really looking at right now, guys, is if Amanda Nunes retires, are they even going to keep the 145 girls division? Like, I don't know. Like, it's already bare minimum as it is, and they're already getting rid of people like we said, Megan Anderson, Yana Santos, all these people that they're getting rid of already. And that's the only people they had in there. And I don't know, man. I'm telling you guys right now, like, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Dana White or whoever, Sean Shelby, all these guys at the UFC decide to go, oh man, like, let's get rid of this 145 division. Like, there's nobody there anymore. And if anybody ever comes back, then maybe we can get that going. So I don't know. I just some options. And I could be stupid. Irene Aldana could beat, freaking Amanda Nunes this weekend. And we're all sitting there like this. But this is what I hate about these certain fights, man, is like, no matter what the outcome, it's like, oh, we saw it coming. Like, if Irene Aldana does come out and upset freaking Amanda Nunes, we're going to be sitting there like, oh yeah, she's old. She's, she already won all of them. She wasn't motivated for this fight. But then Amanda Nunes beats her in, definitive fashion. We're going to be like, oh yeah, that's why it needs to be Julianna Pena. Oh, Irina she wasn't ready and all these things. So I don't know. You guys take it for what you will. Let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely probably going in on Amanda Nunes. And I'm always, guys, you guys are talking to the guy that's always there for the upset. I love seeing the upset, but I just don't see it this weekend. And I know people are feeling it in the air and everything, but I'm just not feeling it. So doesn't mean I'm fucking right, but I don't know. I'd like to think I know a little something. But as always, your boy, Steven Moustaris, MMA Short Show. Let's go, baby.